Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of our Buffalo Sabres rebuild. Obviously, we lost yet again in the first round, and it sucks. So we're at free agency. We drafted only 2 players in the last draft, but the first rounder we got a really stud defenseman. So we'll see what happens yet again heading into free agency. Our offense is pretty much set, as if we go to centers right here, we've got Byfield, Eichel, and Cousins. Again, they've all played well. Like, there's really no reason to move on. They're on decent contracts, especially Byfield. I'd like to see Byfield hit 90, but we'll see. On the left wing, we've got Holmes, Gunther, Bellows, Gargiulo, and Riley, but I put Gargiulo on the right wing because he is right-handed. So that gives us our 4 left wingers, which are fantastic. Maybe we'll see another big jump from Riley, who is only 20 years old. If we go to our right wingers, we've got Pasternak, Konechny, and Bjorkstrand, and then obviously Gargiulo goes over to the right as well. So that's looking fantastic. So we need a centerman, but that looks to be it. On defense, we've got Dahlin, Drysdale, Yuki Haru, Boyle, and then our first rounder, Owen Trevelyan, and Zane Clemmy, who is a low top 4, 22 years old at 75. So we're probably going to have to grab another left defenseman, I believe. Yes. So we'll see if we can grab another left defenseman. And then in net, we really don't have anyone. So we're going to have to sign somebody. But let's take a look at the free agent pool and see what we're working with going into this season. So Miro Heiskanen, one of my favorite players in real life, I would love to have, but just not in the cards in terms of contracts. Outside of that, I mean, there are a few forwards that are decent, but we're really looking at defensemen, specifically left-handed defenseman is Erik Karlsson is an 84 overall, asking for almost $8.5 million. Butcher we had last season, but he wants too much money for a 32-year-old, 86 overall defenseman. We're looking in the $5 million range is where I want. So Kyle Capobianco would be a decent fit, as would Cale Clegg, as that would be a decent third-pairing option as well. But $5 million is tough for a third-pairing defenseman. Brandon Montour, we don't need. He's right-handed. Ristolainen, we're not bringing back. Wrong side. Brandon Carlo was right-handed, so is Falk. Gustafsson is a lefty and wants under $5 million, but he is 35 years old. Charlie Leddy is an RFA. Caleb Jones might be an option at $3 million, or Nikita Zadorov. To be honest, I think we're gonna go with Zadorov here and see if he will sign with us. It's Oliver Ekman-Larsson at 35 years old, 81 overall. As Bryson, an ex-Sabre, is now at 80 overall, but no. We're gonna go with Zadorov. I like Zadorov, and we'll see if he will resign for, if he will sign for $2.85 on a 1-year deal. And then we have to worry about in net. And we have a couple options. As, Wojtek Salak, low franchise, wants $10 million. And he's 22 years old and 84 overall. And then there's Spencer Knight, who's a 91 overall, but he's an RFA. We're not giving up that much. I'm curious to sign if they'll re-sign. The only other option would be Igor Shishyorkin, who I went through all the save percentages, and he's the only one that had a decent one in 53 games played. I think we're going to offer him a contract, as I'm done with the high overall goalies. It just doesn't work. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen was not good. So we'll advance today and see what happens if we can get Zadorov and Shishyorkin, as I had to resign some coaching staff, as we've got a few in the AHL. Will our NHL coach sign? Hugo Couture, Jace Connolly as a scout, Steve Strimbu, doesn't want that, Lily Landeskog, Nikolai Tutin. So they don't want a lot of years. Wow, okay. You don't want stability, I see. It's Kiefer Bellows for 2 seconds. Don't really want to move on from him. I like Kiefer Bellows. He was a good trade for us. So we take a look at the coaching staff. I believe we do have some offers out. So let's take a look here. Yeah, we do have a few options. I got rid of our head coach that we re-signed as he just did not fit. And we gave it a shot, but yeah, nothing there. So let's go ahead and hire our coaches here. As there's a few, what I've been doing basically over the last few seasons is slowly going through and looking at any of the ones that have high ratings. So anything over a B is kind of, advantageous to go and get. Slowly turns in your coaching staff. Strimbu does not want more than 2 years, but he wants that. I will gladly give him that. Europe, nothing. Scandinavia, no. Russia, we'll see if Russian will. I can't believe you wouldn't want more. I'm offering the max money they will take, and they don't want more contract years, so sure. Let's go like that. All right, so we'll see if we get our picks as a trade alert. Troy Terry for Philip Veronic and a couple picks. And Longy is back, so our original coach is back. And McDonald signs as our assistant. So our coaching staff does look good again. As I am sorry, Longy, as we shouldn't have gotten rid of you. As he fits the team well. 67%. And he does have a 62% point percentage. And he has won the Jack Adams for us. So we'll see. The staff chemistry is pretty good. We just need a goalie coach for both. And we'll move on there. As far as scouts go, actually, let's see if we can hire our goalie coach now. I always find it a heck of a time to re-sign these guys. So I don't think this guy's going to want to sign. We'll see. Give him the max money that he will take. So they never want to resign, so we'll see where we end up. Will Zadorov resign? Strimbu resigns as a scout. There we go. All right, so our scouts are now. Zadorov is a Buffalo Sabre. Okay, so our third pairing, and so is Shestyorkin. We have our starting goaltender and third pairing defenseman now. So we need to round out the team. As again, we'll go and take a look at center. Eichel, Byfield, Cousins. We do need a center. We have $2 million to spare in that. Actually, is there anyone in the system? Is maybe Bykov won't re-sign right now. He's RFA currently, just being a little annoyance. So we do need a fourth line center. Left wing, we've got Holmes, Gunther, Gargiulo, Riley, and Bellows. Obviously, we'll move Gargiulo over to the right side. And Bellows will go down to the fourth line. Then we've got Murray and Downing. Gord Downing. Second rounder. Wow, and the coach loves him. Okay. 76 overall, low elite. We like to see that. On the right side of things, we've got Pasternak, Konechny. And perfect. He doesn't fit our fourth line very well. What about Bjorkstrand? We'll have to take a peek at Bjorkstrand, but again, our right side, so then Gargiulo will go over here as well. So we do need a center, and that looks about it. On defense, we've got Dahlin and Drysdale, Yoki Haru with Zadorov, and then Boyle and our rookie Trevelyan and Zane Clemmy, who will probably send down again. In net, we've got Igor Shestyorkin, who put up great numbers last season with Dmitry Bykov. And we'll see if he becomes anything. So when we take a look at the AHL, in nets, it looks like Sereda is ready to go. It's a low elite we drafted in the 4th round of 2024. He might be our backup going into it. See if we can get him some starts. So I don't know. We'll sign 2 more goaltenders one more goaltender just in case. We'll look at forwards. As we don't have a lot. We literally have 5 forwards on the roster. So we've got Pekar, Arkhipov, Gallagher, and Rutter, as well as Samsonov. No one really of high note, as we've got some prospects still waiting to come up. On defense, we've got just Howard and Rissmiller. So we're going to have to do a lot of re-signing, as we've only got 29 contracts, so we're going to have to sign basically an entire AHL team, which is fine. Again, I'm completely okay with doing that. So let's go ahead and spend some money, and we'll see what we can get in terms of AHL players. So we'll look for two-way deals. Start with our centers, since we're going to need a few. As Antoine Morand. Not bad at all. Second-round pick in 2017. So he wants a two-way deal at 28. We'll take him to 30 years old. Sure. What do we got here? Quinn Del Monte. A low top 9, only 23 years old. 70 overall. Not a lot of depth here at center. So we will sign him. As well as Evan Burrow. It's a 5th-round pick. All right, so we'll see if they resign. Lon left wing. We've got Gail Belak. That's not going to work. Let's go like this. As Arturi Lehkonen wants a deal. He's a little old. I'm not a big fan. Artur Kamov. Matthew Strome. He did well for us before. Let's see if he'll come back. Mangiapane. Anyone else that's not too old? Peyton Krebs, Shafagulin. Huh. Nolan Foote. That wouldn't be a bad player. I like grabbing some guys that, were the first-round picks or high prospects back in the day. Now, considering now we're in the 2027 season. John Gruden. Things you love to see. Sure, John Gruden, come on down here, bud. All right, let's take a look at right wingers. It's Vitaly Abramov yet again. We might bring him back, to be honest with you. And Wade Allison as well. They both were former players of ours. Kirill Marchenko is a high top 9, 26 years old. Let's offer him a deal. See if he takes it. We've got Brink Lockwood. Actually, what's Brinkwood? Medium top 9. He's 25. He's pretty much set there, but we'll offer him a deal. Let's see if he accepts. What about on defense? We have a few defensemen here. Hayden Fleury. Philip Broberg is an RFA. Andre Julevi. Man, he was a pretty big bust for the Canucks. He needs to have a good season in real life, I think. Phillips Trainer. Who is this? Avery Pojar. Huh. Low elites. He's an RFA, though. Dmitry Orlov. Matthias Norlinder. Great name. Let's sign him. We'll see if these guys will take the longer deals. I don't know if they will. A couple of RFAs. Then there, Hellison. Drew Hellison. All right, that's a good start. And we'll see if these guys will re-sign for us. Okay, let's see if these guys will re-sign. And we've got Zadorov. Lena Zadorov. Scout. As Allen a first for Darnell Nurse and a third. Wow. All right, Demsky will join the coaching staff. As the coaching staff takes shape yet again. Antoine Morand goes somewhere else. Andre Julevi signs. Quinn Del Monte, Strome, Gruden, Brink, Marchenko, Foote, Hellison, Norlinder, Boro. So everyone re-signs there. And, man, they really want Bellows. There's always one player each season that the AI really, really wants. So let's take a look here at what we got. And Carlson wanting $8 million is crazy to me. No one there. Let's take a look at the contracts we've got. All right, as we're at 39, among centers we've got in the system. Now got 5 centermen. Center's going to be a weak position for us for sure. And we still need a 4th line center. Okay, so we'll take care of that as well. Left wingers, we've got 4. Right wingers, we've got 2. So we need some more wingers. On defense, we've got 6. So at least we have the bare minimum. And then in net, we've got 2. So let's go take a look at what we're going to do about our fourth line center issue going into next year. Lasse Anderson. See if he fits anywhere. Philip Schlappick. What does he want? $3 million for the fourth line. Yanni Gord at 35 years old. Chris Tierney. I wouldn't mind Chris Tierney. Oh, he had a bad year. Trevor Zegras. Does fit the fourth line at $2 million. We've got 2.3 available. That would be just enough. There's also Scott Lawton. Let's go with Trevor Zegras. See what he wants. Or see if he will sign with us. We also need a couple more centers just in case. Liam Foudy. That'll do. So we'll take Liam Foudy. And then we need a couple more right wingers. Valerie Nishushkin, huh? Jan Jenik. Give him a deal. As well as these guys are a little old. Anyone here sticks out? Dmitry Alexeyev. There we go. He'll do. And then we do need a more defenseman. Kavanaugh. Bring back Kavanaugh. No, he's an RFA now. Kronholm. What a name. All right, Kronholm it is, and maybe one more goaltender. Anyone that's got a good potential? Let's take a look. Here we go. Perfect. All right, let's skip ahead and see if these guys will sign. It's Bellows for 2 seconds. I've got to adjust that. Oh my God, Victor Bykov actually accepted the contract. What do you know? After holding out. Never played in the NHL, and you're going to hold out. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Kemp signs, Jenik signs, Foudy signs, Zegras signs, Kronholm signs. Okay. Wow. What do we got going on here? Who is this? Okay. Mats Arvidsson. And picks for Bellows. Oh, but he fits so perfectly. Man, Mats Arvidsson. Oh, man. I wonder if we can get him for something else. All right, that's something to look into. Mats Arvidsson, that is something to look into. All right, so now let's take one last look at the contracts, and we'll see where we're at. So we've got 46 contracts. Centerman, we've got our 4 centermen for the NHL. Foudy's going to go down to the AHL. Bykov, Picard, Gallagher, yeah, perfect. So we're in good shape there. We've got some depth on left wing. There's Nolan, Foote, Gruden, Murray, Downing, and Rudder will be there. Whoops. Right wing, we've got 4. We'll move over some centermen as well. On defense, yeah, we do have plenty. And then in nets, we've got our 3. So, it looks like we're good to go. We're going to sign some pieces. I left 4 contracts available, but we'll worry about that. So, we'll sim to next season here. Oh, I've got to edit the trade block. Yeah, let's get rid of these guys. So, we'll see. Man, Bellows, what a signing. Literally everyone on the planet wants him. I'm not moving him. He fits the fourth line perfectly. 2 firsts for Yogi, are you? Huh. And Jan Bednar. Oh my god, these guys are making great deals. I can't yet because I don't know who's going to play on the second pairing on defense. Oh, that was a tough trade to decline. Shane Kavanaugh has been tendered by 1 year, but you don't have the necessary cap space at this time. Okay. With the free up cap space. We're going to lose Kavanaugh. Huh. Do we really care? Medium top 679 overall. I mean, he's gonna just. I mean, he is higher on our. I don't think he will because he is left-handed. Where is Trevelyan? He's right-handed. As right now, yeah, he's not going to replace Zadorov or Boyle. Oh, what do we do here? Is there anyone I really hate their contract that we need to move on from? No. Drysdale, Yogi-Haru at 5 is okay. Konechny. Zadorov, Bjorkstrand. Like, I don't hate anyone's deal. What about net? No. You know what? There isn't anyone that I want to replace him with, so I'm okay. We'll just keep going. Bellows, no. I don't want to move him. Sim to next season here, as we have to decline a million trades. Now it's Bjorkstrand for Arvidsson. They want to move on from that goaltender. Konechny for Hughes. What's Hughes look like? Cameron Hughes. I'd rather have Konechny. Now we're getting to that point in the franchise where it's like just random players. 82 overall, half the contract. Konechny's really good though. I like Konechny on our team. Maybe there is nothing there. Tons of trade offers going into next season. I'm excited to see the overalls, specifically for Riley and Gargiulo. So we'll set our captains as Byfield, Eichel, and Dahlin are still it. Yep. And now let's take a look at the team going into our, I believe, 9th season. Farthest we've been is the second round. So here we are nothing really improving here as Pasternak, Eichel, and Holmes, Gunther, Byfield, Konechny, Gargiulo didn't make the jump either. That's tough. As Bjorkstrand on the third line looks nice. Let's see, fits well on the fourth line. Trevor Zegras does not fit well in the fourth line. So we might have to sign and trade him, unfortunately. Bellows is perfect. Riley is fine. Cousins is okay. Cousins, he does not fit this scheme very well. What about Konechny? He fits fine there. Wow, they really want him on the first line, huh? Byfield does not fit well here. There we go. This Eichel is perfect on the second line, apparently. Holmes in this, Alright, so this looks to be the best lineup in terms of... Wow. Trevor Zegras just does not fit there. He's the only one. So we'll take a look at that going into next year. As Dahlin, obviously perfect with Drysdale. Yoki Haru. Good second pairing defenseman. Zadorov fits well there as well. And then Boyle, who we probably... Oh, we got to make a move down. So we'll make some roster moves real quick. So we're going to put Trevelyan, and we're going to throw him into the Wolves. I'm ready for it. Where is he? Whoops. NHL, we'll go defenseman. Joe Levy goes... Actually... Kirill Marchenko. Who's going to be our extra players? Oh, Strome can go down. Centerman, Foodie can go down as well. And we'll call up Trevelyan. As he's only a 76, but we'll see. Oh my god, he doesn't fit at all. Okay. He does not want to be there. So Trevelyan does not fit there. And we'll go best lines for the AHL. And we'll move him back down. All right, so the team is looking good going into next year. At this point, if we do not perform well in the playoffs at this point, I don't know. Maybe we trade Eichel and Pasternak, everyone, and we just do a rebuild of the rebuild. As, like I said, the team is just absolutely stacked silly. But we'll see what happens, guys. Thank you for watching another episode of the Buffalo Sabres rebuild, and we'll get into next season, Season 9, next time. Have a good one, boys.